Hi, I'm Adam C. Well, actually, it's that blue Abarth here. And today, guys, you could probably actually call me Adam C because we are at a car meet. And yes, guys, this is the first ever time on the channel that we are going to be at an actual proper car meet. Now, this one is hosted by Links Lowe's Car Club, and well, props to them for actually setting this up, because this is pretty cool indeed. Now, it's only just started, so there's only a couple cars here, but I imagine in a couple minutes time, there will be a fair few more arrivals, that is for sure. Now, the Link Street Demons have also joined in on this meet, so a couple of them will also be participating. But yeah, we're just kind of waiting for some more arrivals, really. We've got some very interesting cars, actually, that have already turned up. I can see a couple Japanese sports cars, some German Perfection, all those types of good machines. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting indeed. And yeah, pretty much we'll just wait a couple more minutes and see what we can see. All right, so here we are, and we're starting off with the Jaguar. Is it S or X type? This might be an X, I'm not too sure. Let's actually have a look at the back and see what we're dealing with here. This might be, oh, actually it's debadged, I think, so we're never even going to know what it might be, but it might be an X or an S. Either way, it's pretty cool. It's not too bad. I mean, it's modified, so that's definitely for sure. This is something familiar that I probably haven't done before, but you guys probably know what this is. It's a Citroen C1 VTR Plus, although it might just be a normal VTR. But I mean, we have done one before on the channel, and that was my other friend, but it definitely wasn't this one, because this one's got the different wing and stuff like that. So it's definitely different to the one we've already done. This one we definitely have done, and I could just see my friends like scurrying away there. But basically this is the Alfa Romeo M3 that we reviewed a couple days ago, and this is just as good as I remember it. Awesome flat magno paint and all those nice little bits and pieces, the carbon headlights. It's good to see this thing again, that is for sure. And oh, it's alive, I think. I saw it beeping and everything, and obviously we got mine here because I mean I had to bring it down. Why couldn't I? And it's actually kind of clean for once. I mean, I had to make sure it was kind of clean for the show, because I mean, hey, they kind of bring a dirty car down to the meet, but yeah, not too bad for once, so I'm quite happy. And well, it looks actually really good sitting in this little lineup. And next up we have actually a really nice Corsa VXR, and I haven't seen many of these in the flesh, to be honest, but I really do like them. I think these are a proper good little hot hatch. I mean, we've got the vents, we've got the VXR plate there as well, which is pretty sick. And if we just walk around here, we've got these pretty sick 17-inch wheels as well with VXR calipers. I'm not sure if Brembo do that actually, but either way, it's pretty sick. Take a look inside here. I mean, we've got to talk about those Recaro seats. Those are fantastic. Awesome, good bit of seat action right there. And coming around to the back, I mean, it's pretty decent. I mean, Corsa VXRs as standard are not too bad actually, but modified they do look a ton better. I mean, we've got those awesome massive tips there. Not even too sure if those are standard, but if they are, then that's a pretty good little setup, that's for sure. And hello chicken nugget. Well, that's definitely something, that's for sure. And of course, we've got that awesome little extension spoiler there. Now, is it Maxton? Not too sure. It could be. It looks like a Maxton extension, but it might not be. But either way, I do like that. That is pretty cool indeed. And yeah, it's pretty cool to see a VXR in the flesh, actually, after a while. Next up, we've got this not bad 106 as well. Pretty nice wheels on it. And exhaust system. I believe that is a Hornet exhaust. I've seen that exhaust system before. So that probably is a Hornet, but who knows? Either way, pretty nice. And we'll come back around here to the front. Got I believe that is a diesel M135i, because I did hear it on the way in and it sounded sort of diesel-like, but we'll take a quick look at that, that's for sure, because I mean, that is pretty sick. We've got a very nice, is it Estral Blue, I believe it is, on the BMWs. That looks pretty nice indeed. Got tons of yellow accents all over that as well. I've never seen so many accents on one car before, but that looks really decent indeed. Angry headlights as well. I would love a pair of them, like I've said before. And hey, Maxton body kit. I mean, I love a good Maxton kit, that is for sure. And seeing it in the flesh is very nice. We've got these pretty sweet wheels as well. I mean, those remind me of the, I think it's Vossen do a very similar pair of wheels to that. So they are very sick indeed. And look at these carbon tips. They are massive. Pretty sweet though, I've got to admit. They do sound really cool as well. I heard this on the way in. That was very nice indeed. And yeah, overall, a very smart little machine for sure. So next up, we've got a pair of ep3 Type Rs, and these are super special cars indeed. I mean, how many ep3s do you usually see at a car meet? I mean, to me, I don't see any at all, so it's pretty sweet to see two sat right next to each other. I mean, we've got Japan Racing wheels on that one, I believe, or actually they look like Enkis to me, but definitely Japan Racing wheels on that one. Mugen spoiler at the back, which I believe is carbon fiber, and I'm not too sure what is on the back of this one right here, but the wing on it is pretty crazy, that is for certain. And I mean, I love the sideways exit exhaust. I've never get to see that at all, and both of them actually have sideways exit exhausts, and that's very cool indeed. I think we've got a rear wiper delete kit there, which is definitely different, that is for certain. But yeah, I absolutely love a good pair of ep3s. I mean, these are just like sleepers. There always are sleepers. Who knows what these are running? Probably like 400, who knows? I mean, they've always get messed about with, but in good ways, obviously. So it's pretty sick to see a pair of these right next to each other, because they're just awesome cars. I mean, these are bucket list cars, honestly. So yeah, let's get on that way, because there's quite a few cars to look at. So let's see what it's about. So moving on, we have a 3 Series and an incredibly crazy looking MR2. I mean, have you ever seen anything like this? This is a properly worked on car. I mean, just look at what that looks like. I mean, I'm lost for words. That is insane. Got this awesome light blue going on with a very polished, clean set of Workmeister wheels there. Not too sure what they are, but I definitely know they are work ones anyway. But man, that is just crazy. I mean, take a look at that carbon fiber wing on the back of it as well. That is just something else. I mean, honestly, that is crazy stuff right there. Look how big the exhausts are as well. That is just mental looking. I love a good MR2. I would have had one if I could have bought one, but I mean, seeing it in the person anyway is pretty sick. And a modified one is just as good. I mean, look at how cool that looks. Next to a worked on MGB GT as well. They're quite a mouthful to get in there, but very cool car as well. I mean, I always love a good MG. Don't see many of them though on the road. I mean, it's a bit of a shame. They are old tech now and old cars, but it's always cool to see one anyway, because I mean, they are just a little machine. They are, you know, a classic sports car. That's what they always were meant to be. And I mean, it's in pretty good condition for quite an old car, that is for sure, and the wheels are very nice indeed. Overall, this is a very stonking little car. I like this for sure. And take a look at this. Probably the best car here. I mean, obviously I am biased because it's another Abarth, but take a look at this. This is my dream comp spec right here. I mean, I believe that's an eBay splitter. I remember seeing that on eBay actually. That's very cool indeed. Got these awesome SS wheels with the Brembos, lovely side stripes, a ZRC kit on it as well, with a Scorpion Power window banner. That is just super sick. I absolutely love the look of this car. That is just fantastic, and the stance of it is amazing. And actually, let's go take a look at the back of it, because I mean, we just have to. And I mean, look at that. That is so cool. Stock back, really. I mean, not much going on at the back, but it's still super sick anyway, just to see a Competizione in the flesh. Always love a good Competizione, that's for sure. And this one's got a rear wiper delete as well. Not sure what's going on. Tons of cars without rear wipers, but I mean, hey ho, pretty sweet indeed. I absolutely love a good comp as always. Just super sick car. Now, if we walk a little bit over here, we've got some cars that I recognize, that is for sure. I mean, these are from the Street Demons group that I'm with, and well, yeah, as you can see, there's some pretty nice cars indeed. I mean, starting off with an R53 Mini here. Now, it could be an R53. I'm not too massive on Mini knowledge, but either way, it's definitely a Cooper S, that's for sure. And then we've got a Polo GT, which never see any of these, and it's got a nice little minty like array of accents there. That is very cool indeed. And here we have, I believe this is the owner's Golf GTI with a Revo exhaust system, and I have always loved a good Mark, apologies guys, I'm probably going to get this wrong, but a Mark 6 or Mark 5. This might be a Mark 6. I'll go with Mark 6, but either way, it's very cool. I love how this is set up and the mods on it, pretty cool. We might have this on the channel sometime, guys, so, you know, stick around for that if you want to see it, because this is very cool indeed. We'll take a look around it real quick just so you can get a gist of what they're like. Very nice wheels indeed. I've always loved a good set of those wheels. And then coming to the rear here, we've got the obviously the massive Revo exhaust system. That looks crazy for sure. And I would always have loved a good GTI. I mean, they're just sick. They're just sick, awesome little cars. Proper German performance. I mean, that is for sure. And yeah, hopefully we can get this on the channel sometime, guys. You know, fingers crossed, because I would absolutely love a good GTI to review. And next up, we've got a E46, probably 320i, I want to say. And oh yeah, actually, there we go. There's the Instagram tag there you can confirm. So this is pretty sick as well. Love a good E46 M3 or just regular as well. We've got some bronze wheels there too. That looks really crazy. And we've got, I mean, I actually remember seeing this in the flesh when it was turned on. And actually, here you go. You can see we have got some mad, crazy lights going on there. The owner showed me that there's tons of different like modes that you can do for it as well. Proper cool little car, that's for sure. Hoping to get this on the channel too. Insignia VXR there going past, not bad at all. Always loved a good little Siggy there. And yeah, pretty sweet car, that is for sure. And yeah, overall pretty sick lineup too. So we'll just finish off with the cars over there and see what we end up having a look at, because I can see some machines, that is for sure. And would you look at that? My Abarth parked next to another Abarth. It was super sick to see this car in person, seen it actually rolling around, and it is super nice. I mean, this comp is so well done up, and I just absolutely love that I was able to see it. Nice little duo too. Also got this really cool R33 that was sat in the start of the car park actually. I believe this is one of the admins, and it's super nice. Always love to see a nice R33. Awesome, a little Fiat 500 as well. Really cool to see one of those at the meet. Super random, but hey, always welcome. Next up, a Jetta on silver steelies. I have always loved a good old V-dub, and this one was just super cool to see. Stamped so perfectly too. Next to a midnight purple E36. Body kit and everything. This thing was super serious. Absolutely loved seeing this there. Next to also a Hawkeye Subaru STI. I could be wrong on the Hawkeye part, but either way, awesome to see an STI. Always love those things. Again, next to a green E36, also with a body kit on it. Super serious car. Really looks good. Awesome little thing for sure. Next to, again, a Lexus IS200. Don't really see many of these in person, so it's cool to actually see one once in a while. So that was very nice. And a little bit further down was this salmon S14, I want to say. It's definitely a Sylvia. It could be a 1314. But either way, really cool to see that. Proper rare find. Got a bog spec sticker on the green E36 that we saw just a second ago. Really strange, but hey ho, each to their own, I guess. Plus, here's the back end of the IS200. Always like the back end of these cars. I don't know what it is. I guess it's maybe the four tail lights. They do look kind of GTR-like, so that's very nice. Again, the back end of the E36, the green one, also looks really good. Always see them with that M Sport race style spoiler. Great addition on those cars. And then here is the other rear ends of the rest of the cars as well. It was super packed around the area, guys, so I decided to get pictures instead, so I thought it'd be a little bit easier. And yeah, next up we have another ep3 Type R in black. This one was super clean and looked really good. Always love a good ep3, so it's nice to see one once in a while. And here is the star of the show for me, a K11 Micra. I absolutely adore Micras, guys, so it's nice to see a modified one at the show. Sort of like steelies on it, but it looks really good either way, and just the whole car was so clean. Love a good Micra, and the rest of the cars were just as awesome. So yeah, really sick. And here we have, guys, well, probably the thumbnail for this video. If not, then it'll be another cool picture. But all three cars together. And the white Mito on the right there is actually a brand new person I met. So hey, if you're watching this video, my friend, then your car is awesome. And yeah, awesome night. So everyone, there we have it. I've just gotten back from the meet, and my goodness, about 3 hours I spent there. But it was 3 hours well spent, that's for sure. I mean, that's the first ever proper scheduled car meet I've ever been to. The ones I went to in the past were kind of like random little get-togethers. This one was the proper big boy of the car meets. And hey, I've got to say a big props to Lynx Lowe's Car Club for setting it up. I mean, it went super well. And I mean, the weather was beautiful, made the cars look stunning. And hey, I mean, it was set at the right time. I mean, started at 6 PM and went onwards from there. And hey, they definitely picked the right time, because it's gone very dark right now. I mean, you guys can barely see me. I've got the light on here. So yeah, it was definitely a great time to set it. Got to see all the great machines and meet their owners too. And I've got to say, I met some great people tonight and maybe having their cars on the channel very, very soon. So, you know, see how that goes. You know, hit that bell, guys, if you want to see it. But yeah, pretty much, I really hope you guys enjoyed this new type of content. I mean, hey, car meets, always a good little bit of content to get on a channel. And hey, if you want to see more of it, then you know what to do. Leave a comment down below, and like I said before, hit that bell if you want to see more of it as well as soon as it comes out. So I'm planning to get more car meets on the channel soon enough, because I really enjoy them, and I hope you guys do as well. So yeah, pretty much that is everything for tonight's meet, guys. Really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the future, guys. Have a good one.